I was 8 years old when I found out that the U.S. wasn't celebrating my birthday. Larry Campbell, and I was in the Air Force, United States Air Force. When I got drafted, I didn't want to go to the Army. So enlisted into the Air National Guard, the Tennessee Air National Guard, and that was the Air Force, and worked from there. I love flying. I love being up in the air. It doesn't bother me. I've jumped out of helicopters at low altitude and stuff like that, but I just like flying. I love the uniform. I love going places. I love the planes. When they fly over, I always stop to look at them. I see the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds. I always get chills up my spine, just like I do when the good old red, white, and blue is shining in front of me. I was over in 7 years, more than 7 years. I was overseas 6 years. I only came home 3 times, because back then it was really hell trying to get back to the U.S. because so many troops going over and so many troops coming back. So I said, I've had enough. I've been away from my family enough. First time, the only time in my whole life I saw my daddy cry. And then every night he would sit and watch the news with Chet Huntley and David. Chet and David are 2 newsmen, and watch it and sit there and cry. And my brother was in the 9th Division Ford Recon Unit, and I've got pictures to show that he had it much, much rougher than I did, much rougher. And he paid for it when he came back. He was married 4 times. We were asked to, when President Nixon went to Beijing on Air Force One, he did not have the proper communications to talk to Washington. So we were asked to fly 50 feet, 500 feet above him or below him, and carry a trailing antenna, and we was his communications. And when we did not go into China, we landed in Okinawa, and they went in. And then when they came out, we met them in Guam, and I helped clean up Air Force One. And I got to see a staff car, and later on in my life when I was a civilian, I got to meet Rosalind and Jimmy Carter privately, as I was the liaison between them and Holiday Inns. But it was part of my life. I've enjoyed my life. I feel good. I feel like I did something for my country. I never, except working on the flight line or working in the ditches, never desecrated my uniform. I wore it the way it should be worn. I never got drunk in it. I always, if I did something like that, I wasn't in uniform. If I was in a foreign country and you can wear your uniform, you wear it proudly. You don't mess with anybody else with a uniform on, because we're not liked in a lot of countries. The stars and stripes behind me mean exactly. I have that at home. I don't have a sticker on my truck anymore, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Every branch has got its good characteristics. We need them all.
Yeah.
There's no one independent. And on the 4th of July, I'll be sitting in front of my TV when they play the national anthem, and I'll be proud, be glad that I was part of it.